Chris has come back a year after 2,000 grafts, or 223 grafts, done in the year 2023, in fact, which wasn't intentional. So Chris has kindly come back to show us his results. He looks fantastic. The 4 photos, he had to wear his hair brush forwards. It was very much dependent on the way he styled it. I think probably the wind and the wet were a bit of a challenge.
Yes, yeah, not good.
Not good. Did you avoid anything? Was there anything that you had to steer clear from?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it was windy and wet weather, it would be a nightmare for me. I would generally have to, if the wind was going in a certain direction, I would try and turn my head in so I wouldn't push my hair back over to show my ever badly receding hairline.
Basically, you had your hair long from behind, didn't you? Just
yes, yeah. So I was cheating. I had very long. My hairdresser wouldn't cut this, so it enabled me to really hide it, and a lot of matte clay hair product
For how long?
Oh, I was losing my hair from the age of 18, so I would have a lot of product in my hair from the age of 18, and I'm now 39, 40 next month.
That was a long time to be putting up with it.
Yes, yeah. It's it was something I was incredibly conscious of. Losing my hair, I feared. So actually having this transplant has positively changed my life, both physically and both mentally. It's given me confidence to, not go out and fear what people would think. It's a very windy day today, and I didn't have to worry about my hair at all. So it's had, like I said, a real positive impact on my life.
How is it when you get up and leave the house? Are you able to get up and just go, or do you have to spend time arranging?
I can shower and it would fall naturally. It's the first time in my adult life where I don't have to have product in my hair. It would naturally fall, and I wouldn't be looking in the mirror or wouldn't be worried about it at all.
So how does that feel in yourself?
Oh,
like,
it's
without that worry.
It's a funny feeling. I feel so happy. I actually want people to notice, but they just don't. So I think
because it looks natural.
Yeah, exactly, because it looks natural. And as I said, there are family members who don't know that I've had a hair transplant and haven't noticed.
Which we take as a compliment.
Which is a massive. It's a bittersweet.
Yes.
I would like them to notice, but the fact that they haven't, and there's friends that I've not seen that didn't know, and they said, "You look different. You look younger. You look really well." And that's when I've said, "Oh, I had a hair transplant."
But that's what we want. We want, and it makes you look really healthy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's made a big impact.
You mentioned that you've inspired other people to go away and have a hair transplant, but it hasn't necessarily gone the same way yours did.
No, I don't think they. I think they took the cheaper option, and not necessarily the best option, and tried to hurry it through. And I think Instagram and social media can be a bit of a blessing and curse with regards to that.
So what is it, when you've seen their results, what have you noticed how it differs from yours?
Completely unnatural, very angled, very rigid, very low. But I think one of the others, when I do speak to people about it, is the aftercare as well. It's not the support, it's not the aftercare. They've not been told about the medication that they should be on. And yeah, for them, it actually, like, they had a really bad experience with pain and with swelling and no support. And it's probably a very lonely place when you're very conscious of it.
Yeah, it must be scary.
Whereas, with here, I was able to text or email or call, and I actually had no issues, no concerns. Sure. I actually had more conversations from you asking me how I was getting on, as opposed to me checking that this was right.
Did you not need to make use of the lovely Karen on her 24/7 aftercare number?
No, Karen asked me to text her on certain days, which I did do, and then I would get a nice text from the month to be like, how are you getting on?
So it was pretty easy.
And it was the whole process was brilliant.